Give it to me. I also like to have a token in front of me when I'm talking to something.
Thank you. I'm not the only one.
I need to visualize it.
Mm-hmm. He can sit there on top of their hands.
Born up. That's
why I always put Zoe.
Sure.
I took my space.
As you say that, you're in my space.
You're in my spot.
Silly angel person.
Can you please give me information on what happened down there? I sent a team over there the moment I found information on what they were doing down there.
Raphael waves to the others, leans back in his chair.
Well,
looks drunk.
First of all, I would like to give you this, and she gives the little figurine and the blasphemy scroll.
Laurel explains what happened.
He listens carefully. He's even got a quill and he's writing down different things. This is troubling indeed. I don't think any of them had set up quite an advanced base here like that yet. It's quite an issue. It's only one of 4 of them.
More?
Well, there are four horsemen. Each of them have a powerful cult somewhere in the area. I don't know if they're in the city, but they're in the area.
Well, if you find the others, do let us know.
I will do. I stumbled across that. I believe actually one of the priests of Caden Carly stumbled across a rumor for it. I think they were in the bar at the time.
Riff nods and says, "That's how I found it."
Probably give him the knife too, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naira has the knife still. We better give it to him.
Serrated, bleeding knife. I mean,
I do have to give you many thanks. I'm glad you survived.
So are we.
I do not have a lot at my disposal which I had prepared to give to you, but I do have some stuff. Reaches behind his desk.
Can you give me a new hero point?
No.
We could in the future actually buy buy a scroll of like Breath of Life from him to have in such an emergency as this.
Interesting. He does give you 2. He put 2 things forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small, actually 2 small lock boxes.
Choose your destiny.
In the lockboxes.
You take a blue pill.
What's in the lockboxes?
Well, the one closest to Zoe has scrolls in it.
Yay! What scrolls?
1 heal scroll and 1 restoration, 1 Breath of Life scroll.
Yay!
Yay!
It's not like that. It's good.
The other one has gemstones.
Yay!
Should we give the Prince Bishop the Soul Stone you picked up?
So we did give it to
that.
The evil whispering.
Yeah, we've already done that.
And the +1 unholy sickle of sacrificing.
I just said that, so we gave them first.
Then carried that one because you're the only one who can.
No, Nairu carried that one.
Dario carried it with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Because the rest of us are good people, so we're hurt by it.
I want
Yes,
that
the Prince Bishop takes all of this. Well, not physically. A lot of it he just makes floats around. He will inform you he will have it dealt with in the correct manner.
Good.
Awesome.
How was Stonehammer coming along?
Stonehammer's doing quite well. Currently, he's not even in my tower. I believe the Empress called him to the palace.
Oh, good.
Apparently, there was something important that she needs to discuss to him about.
Yes.
I think she got some letter or something. I'm not sure.
What a nonsense. Yes, that would be correct.
Anyway,
Raphael will nod and then whisper that he also has spoken to the Empress about this. If it's the same thing he's thinking.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, many. I once again I must give you thanks for this. That it was far more dangerous down there than I suspected when I told Riff about it.
So
I see how it was
and
now.
looks at Rifflin.
You wanted to send you down there alone to die.
Right.
It's good that it was dealt with at least.
Yes.
It seems that for all we experienced, we've come out unscathed.
I'm glad so. Did you manage to stop their summoning?
No, but we dealt with the
Summoned.
failure quite aptly, I think.
You managed to destroy it before it managed to get away. Impressive.
Raphael
Try to
nods.
teleport away.
The creatures they summon are known for, if they're even around for not even 30 seconds, they could be on the other side of the world.
Raphael smiles. Well, he did try to do something or the other with his hands and mumbling, but, well, I stabbed him in the gut and Bollard smacked him in the face, and that kind of put an end to it. It is surprisingly hard to cast a spell when your mouth is full of Earthshaker.
Earthbreaker.
I must say, you're far more resourceful than I realized.
Yes.
Would you believe
So-
me if I told you that you are not the first one to tell us so?
With what you've displayed today, it would not surprise me, actually. I am very impressed.
Raphael bows. Thank you. It is not often one gets to impress an angelic being. He smiles.
He paused for a second, clearly not having a response for this.
I think I should put it on my business card. Yes. Impresser of heaven. Huh? He sort of nudges Bollard. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I will also pass this news on to the Empress that you've been doing great work to aid the city. She'll be pleased to know.
I tried.
Laurel counts the gemstones.
They probably told her like 10,000 gold.
Oh, that's all right. He is happy to see us.
That is gonna help on my building.
That is like I'm happy to see you. You know.
Yeah. Is that all the gems in the pants, or are you just happy to see me? What's the gems?
It's a combination. It's not too many gems, but they're quite pure clarity diamonds. So you know, it works.
Wonderful.
Now I have a lot of reports to do and managing teams to get that place consecrated. I hope you do not mind. I need to get going, but
The meat in the locker rooms there, by the way, is human. So, just
So he looks at
so that it is on the.
there is a
clear.
meat locker with humans in there on hooks. I consecrated it.
we'll have all the bodies correctly buried and identified.
There was also some woman in a prison cell that was dead quite some time, it seems.
So they've
She
been
was-
operating there longer than we thought.
She was a relative to one of the people that died in the meat locker.
Thank you for this. He gets up from his seat, gestures to the door as he flies over to one of the bookshelves.
I weigh what?
He gestures to the door before flying over to one of the bookshelves.
Oh,
In other
Oh.
words, get out.
all right.
Okay, sure.
He did say he's got a lot of work he needs to do now.
Yeah.
Well, so do we. Bye.
I suppose we could go to the underground now and look at that witch's coffin.
Away! Raphael leaves. Also, there's a rose sitting on his chair.
It's actually quite late. You were down there for quite a while, but
We're not going there. All
We are not
It
going
was
to find
here.
that witch's lair right now.
Oh my god, I have to see it so long.
What?
I just-
Of course, Moonseeker's here.
you've seen Moonseer recently.
Hey,
Where's
Moonseeker.
Moonseer? Let's all
Been a
fall
long
for him a
day.
bit. Moonseer!
He's like, I've
Moonseer.
been slaving away.
How far has he come?
His
on my
title
people?
needs to be changed.
See, that's everything people ask nowadays.
He's not Northside Court Wizard.
No,
Far-
now he's Dark District Court Wizard.
How far has he gotten on my shield?
Called Lord Moonseer.
Lord Moonseer.
Halfway.
It's about halfway.
Yay!
Yay, Moonseer! Raphael will pat him on the back and then dash on. Telling, of course, that he loves
You know
it
what?
limitlessly.
So we will join Rifflin, because that was a scary.
You know, Ballard and Moonseer, if you want tonight. Tonight, let's go and have a meal at the restaurant, and I'll is Ballard's restaurant opening soon?
It's open.
Because
Yeah,
we should go have like a
within the next
pre-opening
few
meal,
days.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, does he
and
invite
Laurel will
Christmas?
invite Laurel will invite Larry Carver.
Laurel
No.
Are you gonna
yeah.
invite?
Were you planning Laurel on me inviting everyone or just like us?
Oh, just thought it would be like a intimate little thing for.
Okay, sure. Well, I didn't know if you want. I didn't know what
Fine.
you wanted. Like,
Oh, it's really, I really
What you
owe
had in
my
mind.
friend Larry really big, so and he really likes food and drinks, so
He's also the person who got the boat from.
So
exactly.
you're not gonna invite Zoe and Rifflin and Raphael?
but they have work,
You
right?
know, yeah, you
Not
guys
really,
are working, and
no.
this
No,
is
we're
like
going
this-
drinking.
It's more
I
of
mean,
a
if you
meeting
wanna
over
join,
dinner. Yeah.
We're going drinking.
I suppose you
I
should
haven't
mention it.
seen Bollard's like mega.
You know, you guys
emporium.
can come to the grand opening.
Thank you.
Look at Fallout, though.
Isn't
I
that
was
like a couple
definitely
days though?
inviting you guys to
I
the
thought-
grand opening.
I thought that was in like
Where
a couple
is
days
it?
though.
But it's not open yet. The grand opening's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were going there now.
Dark, can you?
We
can
are,
you
but we're just gonna sit in the back
force-
room and drink.
Oh,
Well,
I
we were
thought-
going to the Lucky Badger for
Yeah,
a better
let's go to
atmosphere
Dark,
than that.
Dark, can you force this?
Hey, Larry!
Hey, wait. He looks like someone I know.
Yeah, it's the bartender at the Lucky Badger.
You know, he's one of the characters that have been created since the start of the
I've
campaign.
been getting
so-
that a lot.
Dark, you need to force the map so the stream can see.
I did.
Oh, okay, then I don't know what's going on.
Then I'll go
The
back.
stream is behind on your end. That's all.
It's quite a lot.
Larry is a good guy.
Okay, yeah, maybe it is.
He got you what, the sword of justice or whatever you called it?
Yeah, he's been giving us
Oh, it's sort of
stuff from
justice,
here
yes.
and there
Yeah.
all the time.
Of course.
If there's anything
we
he
see?
needs, then he just ask. He also sponsored Laurel for the whole election, so
Yeah, he was also the person managed to get Laura into office. So.
hopefully that gets a bit of
Why-
business for him.
Why have I never heard of this guy before?
Because
Because
Laurel's, he's a nice guy.
He's one of Laurel's friends.
One of Laurel's dad's old friends, actually.
Oh,
so.
okay.
That's why he won't tell us.
Old sailor.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, at Lucky Badger,
Thought you had met Larry. I mean,
Parley.
Brendan Farley.
Who has
I've seen it somewhere.
Motherfucker.
who has a twin brother unbeknownst.
they don't speak anymore. Something happened in the past.
Riff will buy. Um,
Everything.
Riff will buy some expensive wines and ales. You know, she wants to drink heavily.
How much? How much of it?
Just
A lot.
give us the
want a barrel?
strongest.
Easily, yeah. Give us a barrel. Barrel of good wine.
He goes to the wine cellar, rolls a barrel up.
Oh.
We have this over from Ascension Day. There you go.
Aha!
That's a little disappointing.
That is a poor
That's poor example.
poor review of the Ascension Day.
Yeah,
Then, if there was
yeah.
any booze left,
Exactly.
need to fix that next time.
Let's get drinking. Glug glug.
So we will look at Rifflin before they start drinking and tell her that whatever Zoe did there was a one-time thing. She can't do it again.
Riff laughs and says, "I don't plan on getting killed again." And takes
Next time we learn not to get so close to cultists.
yeah, she
Okay,
like
I'll,
drinks the entire glass of wine and then refills
Well,
it.
mumbles in his cup. It has been happening quite often recently.
Listen, bringing people back to life is not a small thing, and I cannot do it again before I become more experienced. This was pure luck that I actually was able to do it.
Manaka, is that the correct date, by the way?
You should probably take those
Yeah.
scrolls, by Tina, if you didn't.
It's currently the
What?
15th.
No, 15th was when we started.
It's Bishop.
I have
Yeah, well,
added them.
tomorrow is going to be the
That's a
16th.
lie.
Tomorrow's
and
going to
he-
be the 16th.
I have added them.
Yes. Do you drink the evening away?
Yes.
Very,
A
very
nice meal,
fast.
nice discreet meal, you know. Ballad and
So I
Larry.
just want to make it pretty obvious.
Does Laurel,
She can't do it again.
regardless of what happened, does Laurel check the underground?
Oh yeah, of course it does. It's right over there.
Yeah.
No?
You see a pair of rock with a slightly lizardy smiley face on it.
He puts the next. He randomly drops a jar of honey, and then he walks back, looking very determined. Tomorrow we're going to go someplace.
We need to leave the city.
Well, exactly.
Oh god.
Basically think of what a kobold
Not
head
funny.
looks like, and then think of it all like toothy and smiley. That's what the picture looks like.
The dragon was smiling. Do you understand, Bollard? And Bollard's like somber. It's like I see.
We always knew this day would
It's,
come.
the knuckles whiten around the shaft of the earth hammer thing.
Bring me to the city's water source.
You sleep the night away. Also, Raphael, something I was going to send you in a PM because you weren't here, but since you came back, William has been very, very interested in a lot of those heroes books.
Yes.
So much so that he wants to learn how to use the rapier.
Of course he does.
Will you teach him? He asks.
Well,
Come to the fencing school.
Raphael would be absolutely delighted to teach him.
He has a training dummy in the basement, even.
And a training rapier.
He even has a training rapier, which can only do non-lethal damage. But
It's a wooden. It's made of wood.
No,
it has a
no,
metal core, so it has the right. It has the right.
No, it's metal.
Heft.
It's
What?
metal, it's just dull.
Rithlin gave him
It's
like
metal, but it's
Oh,
dull.
she has given him weapons.
crazy weapons.
it's basically the same as like the professional training rapiers you have at the school to stop people
Oh,
killing you.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I wish I could take him to the school, but we can't really take him.
We
out.
can't take him to the
Sure.
school.
Raphael will tell him that he will be delighted to do so.
He'll seem very happy that by this. You do immediately notice the way he's holding it, like he does.
Yeah.
He's
Yes. Ugh. Well, this will take time.
clearly very quick, so and agile,
Uh-huh.
which is a good sign.
We will start by jogging exercises, agility training. We need to balance around the fire pit in the center there. If you fall in, that's a fail.
Aha!
Oh wow.
Oh God.
He's okay.
Oh yeah,
He's a natural.
yeah,
Raphael
he's
is
a natural.
delighted. Such promise the student has.
We really have to like pick a class for him because currently we're like literally having multi-classing like all four.
He doesn't need to
No,
pick a class.
He's like
He can have all
an
of them.
epic heir to the empire. He can be everything.
Yeah, he can have all of them.
Sure.
He can throw bombs.
As I said, he seems very, very graceful.
Awesome. That
Keeps
is.
blowing up his alchemy set.
Well, there you see.
That is not
Raphael,
grace.
Raphael will say that he shows great promise. He's something of a diamond in the rough, but with a right amount of training and polish, he can foresee him being quite a swordsman. Probably, we just need to start by holding the sword correctly and.
Not stabbing the wrong thing.
For your knowledge,
Exactly.
you're not getting an acrobatic check that's higher than that.
Stick them with the pointy end. He will teach him. Raphael could. That's a good role for Raphael as well.
Ha!
Well, Raphael will, he will sigh when the boy, for the fifth time, loses grip of the rapier and sends it flying into the back of Nairo or something.
We need him to be able to use the rapier so efficiently that Riff can grease the rapier and he still has hold of it.
Sure, but he needs to hit things first.
But that's our ultimate goal.
Are we in the basement right now?
This is the day after.
It's like
Yeah,
the day after.
But you were asked about this, the day before everyone set out. But the next
Definitely. Raphael will set off time to train with the kid.
because he seems ecstatically happy with this idea.
Oh yes, and he will he'll be very stern, very serious when they do the training. Anthony Hopkins he doesn't have a whip.
He seems very determined to learn.
I don't have a whip yet. No,
You carry your whip.
it's true. Yes, and
It's
we'll
attached.
also he will teach him. Also tell him fantastic stories.
Have you seen that he has gotten another room?
Oh, really? We have expanded.
I built
Yes,
him another room.
Riff spent some of her own money to give him a larger bedroom,
Oh, Riff is a dear.
I know, I buy him all sorts of shit.
just so Stream can see again.
You spoil him.
I spoil him.
See, he even has a training dummy.
Oh, look, that's great.
Fantastic.
Well, we're gonna move the training dummy out in the middle of the room, and then we're gonna have a lot of ropes and stuff going all over the place, and it needs to sort of dodge under those.
And a chandelier?
And the chandelier. No, that's step
Raise
two.
the ceiling slightly.
We don't start with the chandelier. I mean, we.
Also, something Riff did just to make sure he doesn't get out too easily. She moved all the locks and all the doors so they're just higher than his reach.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Well, so that he doesn't, it gives him a bit more freedom in the basement.
Basically, allow him to go to the kitchen, get a snack with it when no one's here, but not be able to get out the building.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, he could take a share.
No, even if he put books on top of the chairs and
But
stood
basically,
on top of
putting
the
it at the
books.
very top of the door arch.
Can,
So you
can,
have
can we reach these locks? I mean,
Yeah, we can. Yeah, on a stretch, and Riff can mage hand it. So
you know, time for him to train his acrobatics, right? You jump.
is this when we find out again that Riff is like 8 foot tall or something? It's like
No.
this
No,
giant.
it's quite short.
Very well.
yeah, Riff's quite short. Riff's quite short. Yeah.
He would try again with his attack. Surely he'll get it this time.
This is
He's
better.
getting that. He's getting that.
Gonna drop it this time, and that's certainly good.
Anyway, Laurel's back.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Would you guys like to meet up in the morning then? And do,
Oh yeah, Laura will certainly
Yeah.
send people to gather the others.
Oh God.
I'm going to quickly go to the toilet while you guys talk between each other.
Let's gather in the
Gather
meat
the-
emporium. Actually,
Gather
gonna
the
meet-
others. How are you going to gather the others? I don't even understand how there would be a message to get down to the basement. I don't understand how this would work.
He would go there in person and say, "Hey,
I'd send a guy to like go into the basement down that place and then
The
open
basement
that
is
door and be like,
like
hey.
it's like a secret entrance.
I'm
in
sure
her
though if
office.
someone knocks on Rithlin's door, she has a sage who can answer.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right? It was like, Rithlind, there's a letter.
I suppose. Yeah.
Your
come
friend
check out my
Laura wants you to come
ladder."
over.
You should hire a butler.
Yeah.
You'd be like, the lady is not at home at the
next,
moment.
She's out with a suitor.
that's what the
Oh, that can't be a lie.
By the way,
that's what the sage actually does.
Someone wants to talk to. I shall tell her that. Now, please go away. You are.
No solicitors.
Who are you again?"
by the
I'm
way,
back. This does not sound like the meeting I expected.
remember that guy that gave Zoe that necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually
Vividly.
did ask Zoe's father permission to marry Zoe, but for some reason
Oh,
he withdrew it.
you know, he's a pussy. He should have.
Yeah.
He should have just stuck to his guns. You know, Riff thinks that he's less of a man for losing the fight and being a bitch about it.
Do you have any idea how powerful that guy was? Having him on our side would have been awesome.
Still a little bitch.
It sells Zoe for power.
Yes, we sell so in a marriage of convenience for political power.
He's still a
He
little.
has
Um,
offered it. But,
Where are we going?
Yeah, love
The meat
Oh, and-
emporium.
Meat
I guess.
emporium.
Oh yeah,
Paul
and
says you should come come dressed for trouble.
Okay, well,
I'm dressed for trouble.
that's the silk underwear.
where's
Riff's
the
fed up.
meeting hall in what?
The Meat Emporium,
The meat emporium.
My place.
Pollard's new shop,
Bollards.
I don't know
Meat
where it is.
Oh,
Emporium.
God damn it!
Port District. Look near the look near the Opera House.
Emporium.
Here.
Oh,
Emporium.
Emporium.
found it.
Ding dong.
The witch is dead. The witch is dead. The witch is dead.
Which
Yeah.
old witch?
No. All right.
Which
anyway.
which is which is dead?
Yeah. No. You guys are let in.
Ding dong.
It's rather nice and in here actually.
Yeah, how does it look?
Yeah. I freaking paid for it anyway. I don't know. It's like a nice kind of like those Japanese grills where they cook your like food in front of you, except not Japanese themed. It's like that kind of layout,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like the grills and stuff with the tables around it.
Oh.
And then there's some other tables off to the side, like a normal dining area if you're not into the whole food made in front of you thing. So, yeah, and then there's like a desk at the back, and then it leads into the kitchen and the underground area, which is where any animals that aren't slain in the field are taken.
Halldamir, how are you going to get rumors? You haven't not spending any time doing anything right now.
We were drunk. We were in a bar. Surely we got rumors there.
Last night I confirmed you were relaxing.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Well,
So with the others gathered, Laurel will sit down. Larry doesn't need to be here now. I mean, he probably went home last night. Honestly,
Probably.
probably didn't get that late. But Laurel will sit them down and be like, well. So this morning when I checked, the signal has happened. The master of the underground, as such, is home today. I think perhaps it's time we make our visit.
Is this the?
Oh, hey, what did the lead cultist have any loot?
Oh yeah, we have that
So I
body
have to
too.
check that.
We'll bury it in the forest zone.
Yeah.
My friend will scratch his head and says, "The underground? Is it the thieves' master?"
The underground is a layer of tunnels deep below the city that apparently connects to everywhere. Nobody else seems to know about it except for the Thieves Guild, and this master runs it with an army of kobolds down there. She apparently isn't there very often, and I made a deal with some kobolds to basically make it sign for me when she was there. Her base is very well protected, but she seems to be alone in keeping it. She does not seem to be affiliated with the Thieves Guild, simply doing them a favor by keeping the place lit and easily traversable.
So she is a groundskeeper,
You could say so.
and we want to visit her because
We want her to not allow the Thieves Guild to move through the tunnels.
nods. I see. And how are we gonna convince her of this?
Well, the kobolds have explained to me that they serve her because she killed the previous chieftain. He who kills her would then become the new chieftain and thereby control the underground.
Well, nods. I see. So not so much convince her to work for us as to take her out and assume control.
Whatever works.
Oh, certainly. Well,
If nothing
taking her
else,
out
find
might...
out what kind of person she is.
Nods. Oh, fair enough. Taking her out might be the best way to be sure if she is of questionable moral character, because she might take our money as well as the thieves' skills, I suppose.
Well, so I can only imagine there's a lot of money in it. So,
Probably so.
disallowing the Thieves Guild from moving freely across all over the city into the most secure locations and gaining that ability ourselves would seem to be quite a benefit.
Raphael also says, I have also talked to some friends of mine, also looking into some of the Thieves Guild's business. I don't know if it will bring anything, it hasn't yet, but I'm also looking into it.
The more attention there is upon them, the better.
Indeed. I do know that they are quite dangerous. I have been warned off when I started my investigations quite a number of times.
Yes. How would you all like to come with me to see if we can confront this person?
Of course. You need but to ask.
Riff nods.
It would likely be best to approach the actual... well, I suppose we'll see. Kobolds shouldn't really be much of trouble for us if they do.
You're muted.
You're muted.
So we will point out that the Breath of Life yesterday was a lucky thing. She can only do it one more time with this scroll, and that's it. So don't be brave, because the group thinks she can do it.
Kobolds are aren't exactly a problem.
That's not what I'm
level.
talking about. I'm talking about a witch.
Okay.
And the
She has an
billions
army
traps
of-
she has down
Yeah.
there
Oh
probably.
yeah, she has a door that was so trapped, you don't even know.
That's
She might
fine.
not even be in there. She might be visiting the town or whatever else. It's a very big place.
Oh, let's go.
Luckily, I have a guide.
Hey!
Let's go.
I guess we go here.
Which entrance do you use the Opera House entrance?
Sure.
What? Kobolds in the Opera House?
Yeah, they're everywhere in the whole city. There's entrances everywhere.
Hey, that was
In this
actually
case,
that was a
in this
rumor.
case, if you go by basically the backstage exit door, there's like a secret passage by the backstage exit.
There
It's a
was
smaller door in the door. It's like
Well, it's like next to
a
the
dog,
backstage
It's like a
exit.
dog hatch.
It's not actually kobolds using them. It's the Thieves Guild using them.
Riff actually got a rumor that there were kobolds coming in and out of the opera house, and she was like, "That's just rumors. That's
The
like
rumors that they were in the Opera House.
Yeah.
You have a kobold infestation. Sounds like low-level adventurous stuff. Deal with the infestation.
Before the great premiere, because the prima donna does will sing, and if the kobolds are there, they will drop like
So-
a saucepan on her or something.
So you go to the underground, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you make
Yes,
your way
so-
down. You go down. You go down a very dust. You go down. No, actually, no, it's not dusty. It's a very, very, very clear, well lit spiral, basically ramp